you know, you are able, right, to get every single information you are about to hear from this Zoom meeting, right? Okay, I can see a lot of people are with you. Their books and pen. Amazing. Please write as much as possible. Write as much as possible. So let me open my camera. Okay. Hope you guys can see me. Shit, they will do a video of me. Guys, do videos of me when I begin. Not now, Shabo. For posting sake. I know this shirt, I don't like this shirt. Please hang on. No, no, go do video of me. And now people will not be seeing my cleavages online. Sorry, my chest. Please hang on. Please don't be angry. No verse, no verse. Okay, this one is better. Okay, good. I'm back. Sorry, I like content to show that I'm always in activity mode. Okay, this one is better. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to this quick but very simple and very explanatory training, right? The next one will be for P150s, but this one specifically is for P600s, and it's for how you can get to P600 as a P150 and as a P600, how you can help even people that want to go P600 under you to go P600, right? Because if you're a P600 and you want to get to P1000, you need to know how you can break P600s under you, and even multiple P1, and at least 2 or 3 P150s. You need to know, right? If a leg is done for you for P600, that means you are ready for P1000, right? Now, for P1000s that might be on this meeting, the essence of you joining is not because you don't know what to do. No. Some of you might hear something that you'll be able to implement and tell another person, maybe under your team, on how they themselves can get to those ranks, right? Now, if you're a P150 and you are currently holding your rank, welcome. This is mainly for you. If you're a P600 but you're not holding your rank, welcome. This is like a retracement or a retalk for you, right? So let's get into it. How do you go P600 as a P150? Let's begin, and I'm going to start by sharing my screen. I like to make things easier, so I took my time. When I say I took my time, that means I took my time. So my slides are going to be very, very, very simple and very, very nice. Good. So let's begin. How many number of people do you need to get to P600? Make screen recording, because I can't remember the last time we saw slides like this that the person took. I took my time. I broke it down. Very simple. You can even count how many numbers of heads you are seeing there. Yes, nice. Thank you, coach. All right. How many number of people do you need to get to P600? You need 12 human beings, right? You need 12 human beings for you to get to P600. That's all you need. 12 people from anywhere. Just get 12 people. And you become a P600, 12 heads. And you become a P600. Where will you get these people? Either your friends of friends, either your school people, your church mates, your old colleagues, people on social media that you don't know. Anyhow, you must get there, right? So you need 12 human beings from all walks of life, young, old, working class and all, for you to get to P600. I hope you're writing this down so that you will not ask, coach, how will I get? I'm a P150, how will I get to P600? This is it, though. This is how many people you need, all right? So if you're a P150, you are okay, no problem, right? Even if you're a P150 and you're ranked, I got you covered. As a P150, you already have 3 people, right? As a P150, you already have 3 people. Normally, you need 12 to get to P600, right? But as a P150, you already have 3 people down for you, right? 3 human beings are already in your business. Meaning you need 9 more to become a P600. 3 plus 9 will give you 12. And you are good to go. reg. But sometimes I don't know how we do it, but I know that most of us, right? I know that most of us, again, please, if you are on this call and you are unranked, not unranked in the sense that you haven't gotten P150 before, you haven't gotten to P150, please leave. So you will not confuse yourself of a stage that you have not gotten to the first stage, you're looking at the second stage, right? Don't confuse yourself if you are not a P150, if you have never been a P150 yet, just kindly leave. We'll have a training for that, right? Now, as I was saying, right, you need 3 people, right? You need 3 people. You already have 3 people as a P150, meaning you just need extra 9 more to become a P600. We are good. So when you join the academy, you began to trade, you began to make money, you began to win everything, and you're able to register your first 3 people. That makes you a P150, which I know every one of us on this call now has gotten to that stage, and some of us are even past it, right? Now, I'm going to reshare my screen again because I have a lot of sharing to do. Now, remember that IM Academy business as an IBO. So when you decide to build IM Academy as an IBO, remember that you have 3 legs. We call it the 3 legs rule here, right? We have 3 legs. What made up that 3 legs? Your 3 people that you signed up as a P150. You have 3 legs as an IBO when you begin to build the business. That means for any other 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th persons you will get, they have to go to either the first leg, the second leg, or the 3rd leg. You only have 3 legs. Some organizations have 2 legs. You have your first leg and your second leg, right? But for IM, right, as an IBO, you have 3 legs. That means when you sign up the first person will be on your 1 leg. When you join and sign the second person will be on your 2nd leg. And when you join and you signed up your 3rd person, that 3rd person is on your 3rd leg. If you sign up the 4th person cannot create a 4th leg. No. The 4th person must be in any of these legs. Maybe where this leg 1 is, your brother signs up and you'll be like, let me put him under this first leg where this girl is, where this first girl I signed up, let me put him on that thing, right? So you can only put people under each of the legs. So that's how IM business works, right? That's why they will tell you that for you to be a P150, you must personally sign up those people yourself, right? You must personally sign up those people yourself. Your coach can do any other putting add-in when you want to get to your next stage. But as a P150, right, you must personally sign up those people yourself. Is anybody here that didn't sign up the people that took them P150 themselves? Anybody? If you didn't sign up all the 3 people that took you to P150, that made your first leg, that make the 3 legs your 3 legs, please drop 0, drop 1, let me know. I don't think, right? I do not think, because I feel nobody, exactly, nobody, because your coaches cannot go and bring somebody they'll sign up for themselves and now go to your back office and sign it for you. No, right? Now, when you get these 3 people, you're already a P150 and your first, second, and 3rd leg is all set. But the main question now is, how do I now go P600 from now? Because sometimes we are confused. You have gotten to P150. They're telling you need 9 more people to make it 12 to get to P600. What is the easy way? Yes, you still need that 9 people, but how can you make it very easy for you? What are the things you're supposed to do to get to that stage? What are the things you're supposed to do? How are you supposed to get to P150? Sorry, to P600, all right? Let me continue by sharing my screen. I'm sorry. Here is what to do. Here is what you need to do to get to P600. Here is what to do. You're already a P150. I've already gotten your first 3 people. Your first 3 legs are built. Here is what you need to do to get to P600. If you don't do any of these things, you're not going anywhere. 1, you have to work hard to recruit even more people. And how do you work hard to recruit even more people? You have to be a beast. A phase 1 beast. I will explain what that means. Right? You have to recruit more people. You don't want to. This is what you need to do. We look at what you need not to do, right? This is what you need to do. Some of us, when we get to P150, my God, that's last bus stop. Like that 3 people, once you celebrate as with P150, oh yeah, now continue to use that the same energy you used to recruit the first 3 people. Everybody just, your this thing will just die off. You don't want to do that though. You don't want to do that. Where is his name here? Is Prince on this call? Prince, you're on this call. I have to use that. I mean, I like to use people as an example. As your coach, I'll use it as an example. You get to P150. That energy, you signed up 3 people in one day, 3 people in 1 week. When you just get there, that's the end. They cannot hear from you again. Why? Are you not thinking of maintaining the rank? Because you think, oh, after signing off your first 3 people, that will be the end. They will pay you for the rest of your lives. No, you have to maintain the rank. Oh. And maintaining the rank is that you have to be recruiting more and you have to be a phase 1 beast. I'll explain what phase 1 beast is. Number 2, you have to develop a quick but slow, I forgot to put it there, a quick but slow relationship with your new sign-ups. Especially the first 3 people that took you P150. Some of us, when we sign up the first 3 people, you don't even want to know how they are doing. And there's a reason why you need to develop this quick relationship with them. The next slide will explain, or the next 2 slides. There's a reason why you need to develop this quick relationship with them. Some people once you just sign up that first 3 people, maybe they pay you, maybe IM pays you 1 week after. Whatever those 3 people are doing in the academy, it's none of your business. If like me fireburn them, you are not interested. But in deep down you want to get to P600. Or if you even have an interest. Some of us, we don't, after P150, we settle so small that after P150, we are not looking at the next stage again. I mean, I was like that. I will not lie. It took me 3 months to regain back my P150. So they told me that they would pay me 90. That time it was 90. That time it was 85,000 naira every month. And I couldn't believe, because I felt like 85,000 naira was very, very big. It was a big money in my head then. So I was like, when I get to P150, you mean 85,000 every month? I don't used to see 40,000 every month too. Let me just stop it. With them as well. What you need, what I mean for you to develop quick relationship with them. Number 3, you have to begin to launch businesses. This is the main thing that I was heading to. You have to begin to launch as a P150. Maybe it's not you that will do the speak, but you have to start it. Some of you here, you are P600. You don't even know how to launch businesses. Am I right or am I wrong? Some of us here, we are P600. You don't know how to launch businesses. You don't know how to launch businesses. Right? Businesses, launching of your mentees' businesses that will take them to and free. Don't preach P150s to your new mentees. Don't. That's not the first thing, because they did not tell you that IMH Academy is a recruiting company. It's just for recruitment, and the recruit and they'll be paying you just for recruiting. This is not solely a networking. This is not even mainly or majorly a networking company. This is majorly a forex company. That networking side is a side hustle. So don't recruit people and immediately you're already singing P150s inside their ear. No. Start with 2 and 3. After 2 and 3, they might now decide, this should be, you mean if I bring 1 more person now, will be P150. Although some people are hungry. Emmanuel, some people are very hungry. So they don't even want 2 and 3. They just want to get to that P150. So if they tell you, because some people actually register for IMH Academy, not even because of that trading, that one that they will tell them that they'll be paying every week. That's the one. So if the person outrightly tells you that they really want to do network marketing, then you are good to go. I have a mentee that registered. She has not even started trading. She's already recruiting people. She's already joining people on Zoom. Like, she's already putting people. She has not started trading. 1 hour she has not made. I don't know if she came from I don't know if she came for networking or she came for trading. Maybe she came for the booth, right? So you must learn how to launch businesses, and I'll explain how you are supposed to launch your business, right? Now, here is what not to do. Number one, for you to get to P600, this is what you should not do or you should not be doing if you want to get to P600. Number one, don't recruit 3 people, hit P150, and then you stop or you decide to take a break. Time is counting. After 1 month, they will all expire. You want to use that energy. You want to use that speed. That meant that time your mind was filled with 107,000 every month. You want to use that energy to continue. Don't recruit 3 people. Prince Whale, Uchenna, don't recruit 3 people and stop. You want to continue. Don't take a break. Number 2, do not avoid, or you should not miss having a close relationship with them. That's number 2. Maybe that's what I was trying to say there. Do not miss or don't avoid not having a close relationship with them. Help new members use the academy, the tools and the resources. Yes, I'm attacking you because we had the plan, right? I'll use that as an example to the end of this call. Right? You want to help them because first of all, before you start preaching to and free scholarship and business launches, those your mentees, they must see that, oh, they are making money here. It's not like they'll be like, coach, I'm not making anything. You're already telling me to go and bring to get scholarship. I don't want that one. But with that joy of them using the academy, making money from the academy, in their first week, they're already trading or make one withdrawal or something, right? Or they already know how to do 1 or 2 things. And you're telling them, do you know that this is very possible? You want to continue trading, or I'll have you. We'll have your business launch. We'll talk to your friends online. We'll invite them. I'll speak to them. After speaking to them, then if they register, you can get your scholarship. 2 people, right? That's how you develop relationship with them. Every day you're checking up on them. You are starting a business launch. Don't worry, have time for questions. Keep your questions so that I will not be going back and forth, right? Then number 3, you not to have business launch, not to launch their business. You should not launch their business. I don't know how to put that in English, but you cannot not launch their businesses. If you want to get to P600, you cannot not launch their businesses, right? Number 4, not to be a phase 1 beast. You just have to be a phase 1 beast, right? You just have to. Let me now break it down to you on the things that you should actually do, right? So normally, right, these are the things you should do. Hang on, guys. Good. These are the things. Sorry, hang on. These are the things you should do, right, for you to get to P600. So I'm going to break them down now, one after the other, right? I'm going to break them down one after the other. I hope you are writing what you should do to be a P600. If you cannot write, take a screenshot of these slides, but there'll be plenty in your gallery, all right? So writing will be better. Even if you don't write the full thing, you can just write the headings and what these particular headings is just talking about. Now, breaking them down will be like this. Sorry. Okay, so let's break it down. So number 1 is that when you register 3 people, you definitely don't want to stop, right? You want to continue to recruit more. When you register 3 people, you don't want to stop because you want to continue to recruit more. You want to continue to recruit more for the purpose of trying to even get closer to the 12th number of people you need for P600. That's the number 1 reason you want to continue to recruit more, because you want to get closer to P600. So let's say you register 3 people now, and after 2 days of them registering, they celebrate you P150 and everything, and you register 2 more persons again. That's how many now? that's 6. Or you register one person, that's 4, Abi. You registering 4. Sorry, if you register 2, that's 5. You register one extra, that's 4. If you register 4 people, right, after hitting P150, you now register one more person to make it 4. How close are you to getting to P600? That's 8, Abi. Let's assume you now register 2 people after you went P150. 5, right? You need how many more people to get to P600? How many? You need 7 more people, right? You're getting closer. That's the reason why you need to continue. The another reason why you need to continue is that you don't want to become unranked. You also want to maintain your P150 in the process of you looking for P600. Some of you, I don't know how you get 3 people, and you know that after a month, they will expire, and the academy will pause paying you. You get your first 3 people, you chill. That means you are telling yourself that after a month, I'm okay. That 1 month full payment people have paid for me, that you have given me, that's it can never be me in Jesus' name, right? Because I have to look for more people to maintain that P150, right? So even if after going P150, I've gotten my first 3 people, and then after going P150, I get another 3 people. If these first 3 people I got before expires, it will still be another set of 3 people to continue keeping that rank holding. All right, so you don't want to continue. You want to continue recruiting for you to get even closer to the 12 people that you need, and you want to continue recruiting for you to maintain your rank. If you don't recruit more, after 1 month, the first 3 people you registered initially will expire, and you'll be 12 again to go back to P600, and 3 again, start again from beginning to go back to P150. You definitely don't want to do that. Do that to yourself. Now, the next thing, number 2, you want to have a close relationship with your new members or sign-ups. Number 2, right? What to do? You want to have a close relationship with your members or sign-up. Help them get the trading results, reminding them of their classes and signals. These are the things you're supposed to be doing in terms of having close relationship. I did not mean you shouldn't start telling them you love them, you want to date them, they're fine, all those things. That's what I meant when I say have a close relationship. I said friendship, but relationship is better because it's an association of 2 people, all right? A close relationship in the sense of, you just registered me, Mr. A. Mr. A, how far have you funded your account? Have you seen, okay, this is your timetable for Zoom. This is the classes. When it's time for the classes, how far have you joined the class? When there's trading, when there's signal, how far have you, did you take that? I took it, did you take it? Those are the relationships you're supposed to develop. How far do you know how to use this broker? This is like the one that is working now. Let me show you. Are you available? Let's go on Zoom. This one, let me teach you. That one, that's how, so that they will know that this person actually really cares about me, right? This person actually really cares about me, and that's the reason why this person is actually, this is the right slide, and that's the reason why this person is actually caring and checking up about for me. You register people. Some of us, when we register people, we neglect them, we dump them, we leave them, right? You don't want to do that. If you neglect them and then tomorrow you're telling them, I need you to get 2 people so that I can get your 2 and free scholarship, they will look like, please don't disturb me, because I mean, me that registered, I've not made anything. Still telling me to go and look for people to go and register. What was that one? All right. But when you develop that closeness, that friendship, that togetherness, them so they will be calling her coach, how far, coach. One of my friends, she said she's interested. I don't know, should I put on Zoom? And coach, how many people should I put on Zoom today? So that's how people will think. And it's communication there. You'll be very easy for you to communicate between you and your mentee. I've given examples of things to do, how to take trade, how to stay in profit, check on them and their progress, not helping or developing closeness with them, make them feel neglected, and after a period of time, they will leave. Although me, I'm very good in developing friendship with my mentees, but some of them, human beings, some of them, no matter how hard you try to develop the friendship and closeness with them, at the end of the day, they want to leave, they will leave. But some people that actually, because you develop friendship and closeness with them, they will stay. Right? So it's a two-way thing. Like human beings, that's where we are, right? But some people, once you develop that friendship with them, when they are there with you, through thick and thin, they are there with you. So learn to do that and develop friendship with your mentees as well. The next slide of what you should do, not what you should not do. What you should do, All right, the next slide is this. Sorry, okay, I think it was like the wrong one. Good. So number 3 is business launch. All right, number 3 is business launch. Why developing friendship and helping them you begin to preach and show them the importance of 2 and 3, not P150 yet. Not P150 yet, except the person outrightly tells you that they want P150, or you have a conversation with them and ask them. But you know, some people come into this academy not because they want to get rank, but because they actually really want to trade. So majority of the time, you are telling them about their scholarship, right? So when you are developing that friendship, oh, are you trading? Oh, are you joining classes? Oh, did you join classes? Oh, this one, that one. You begin to, after 1 month, your account will expire. But let's get this your 2 and 3. This is your 2 and 3. It's very important so that I can even give you 1 month free of charge, right? You begin to preach to them. You ask you, okay, coach, how am I supposed to get 2? Normally, that's the normal question. There's no how you discuss it and somebody will not ask you, coach, how am I supposed to get 2 and 3? Right? When they ask you that question, sorry, how am I supposed to get 2 and 3? Then you tell them, oh, there's business loan. There's something called business loans. I'll launch your business back to back for you to get it. They'll tell you, okay. From here, you tell them business launch, which sometimes you might do 3 to 4 times before they can be able to get that 2 people. Some people's business can be launched more than 5 times. My own business was launched 5 good times, but that was when I was trying to regain. No, that was when I was getting P150 actually. I'm a mad prospecting beast. So my business launch was always packed out. All right. So from here, you tell them business launch. So you might do business launch on Monday, do business launch on Wednesday, do business launch for the same human being on Thursday, do business launch on Sunday, do business launch the following week. My launch it 4 times. My launch 1, you will not see sign up. Launch on the 3rd, on the 2nd time, you might see 1. Before you launch 3, 4, 5 times, you don't tell me you put 20 people on Zoom and you will never see 1 human being. No, it's not possible. You will see somebody interested, even if they will not pay that day. Maybe the next week or the few days later, they will pay, right? The essence of business launch is for you to help them expose them to the academy, expose their friends to the academy, as well as to pick their friends' interest so that the friends will register under you. And once they register under you, right, this will automatically count for your volume and push you and bring you closer to P600, right? So if your mentees that are registering people under them as well, that's your P600 calling you. Number 4. I think there were just 4 actually. Good. Now, let's get back to leg rule. All right. So guys, we know what to do now. Let me go back to it again. Number one, I said, once you recruit and you get to P150, you do not want to stop. Number 2 is, what was number 2 again? Number 2, you must develop close friendship and relationship with them so that they can see the value of what they actually registered for, to have an interest, to even go and look for more people to be able to join them and be under them. Why number 3 is that you must always do business launch for your mentees. Now, let's get back to this leg thing. Let's say you do business launch, right? Right? We are breaking it down now. Let's say you do business launch, or let me even start. The day you registered in the academy, you registered Amina on leg 1. Amina, maybe she's your friend, she's your sister. Leg 2, you registered Esther, your best friend. She's on leg 2. Leg 3, you registered Daddy Gio, maybe one of your uncles who is a daddy already, right? You registered Daddy Gio to leg 3. You are now a P150. Then you now do business launch countlessly for Amina, maybe like 3 to 4 times. Or Amina said, some people, they have that's immediately just, they register, they will just tell one of their friends, that one of their friends will just follow them. So some people say, you might not even really stress to say, they will just sign up 2 people. I mean, guys, to be sincere, have you gotten those type of people before? You register somebody, the next day they're telling that their friend, one of their friends wants to join the academy. Maybe because their friend sees them doing it, they just want to join. All right. So it's very common. So, but I'm using business launch as just the main thing you should be doing, because it's not every time you see somebody that just wants to just join. All right. So when you registered Amina, your friend, Amina will register two of her friends for her to get 2 and 3 scholarship, right? When you register Esther, Esther will register 2 of her work friend and one of her married friend, one of her work friend and one of her married friend for her to get 2 and 3 scholarship. Daddy Gio will register the side chick and register Mommy Gio for him to get 2 and 3 scholarship. But it doesn't always turn out like this because it's not sometimes, majority of the time, the 3 people you register, they will not get 2 and 3 scholarship. They don't like to work, right? Normally, in our head, this is the way it's supposed to work. Everyone's supposed to get 2 and 3 scholarship to have their next month free of charge. But you and me know that it will not work like this because you can't tell me that. I know it must have happened, possibly happened, but the first 3 people I got did not get, all of them did not get 2 and 3 scholarship, right? So let me help you, show you what is possible. Let me go back again. Amina registers 2 people, Esther registers 2 people, and Daddy Gio registers 2 people. That's a total of 9 people, right? Your remaining work is to look for another 3 extra, and you are a P600. Chikina. So in total, how many people did you register? 6, right? How many people did you register? Because if you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus your remaining 2 people. Sorry, 2 people actually. I made a mistake. Sorry. Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yes, 9 plus your 3 remaining people now. So in total, you registered 6, and the 3 people you brought earlier that got their 2 and 3 scholarship had 2 people. So that's 6 plus 6. That is 12. Right? This is the normal way it's supposed to happen if everybody gets 2 and 3 scholarship. But if everybody doesn't get 2 and 3 scholarship, if everybody doesn't get 2 and 3 scholarship, maybe let's say one person gets P150. Amina, as a sharp Hausa girl that she is, after getting 2 and 3 scholarship, she decides to get one more person because they told her if you get your 2 and 3 scholarship, once you bring one more person, you are a P150. Amina, sharp as she is, she brings one more person. She becomes a P150, 3 people plus her, 4. Esther, 5. Esther plus her 2 people that took her 2 and 3 scholarship, 6, 7. Daddy Gio, 8 plus side chick and Mommy Gio, 9, 10. Equal 10 people, right? What is your remaining work? To look for 2 more people, 12 people, we are live, P600, here we are. Then again, it might not also work this way. Amina might just get 2 people to take her 2 and 3 scholarship. Esther might do the same. That you might not find interest after registration. So in total, you have 3 people. Your work now is to bring 3 more people and maybe your coach. So if everybody gives you 7, you now look for another 3. How many is that? 8, 9, 10, right? Maybe your coach, maybe your coach, by virtue of something called placement, which I know you guys already know. Maybe your coach register 2 people and they will place those 2 people for you. Me, they placed for me to get to P600. So, and they placed 3 people for me to get to P600. So I'm saying my truth as well. I did the work. First of all, nobody went, when I went P600, nobody went 2 and 3. It was me that signed up all the 9 that required to be signed up. And then my coach placed 3 more people for me to get there. Right? Me, I'm a beast, I'm a phase 1 beast. So you have to learn to be a phase 1 beast yourself. Right? Me, I was not looking at all this one. I was not even looking for them to be 2 and 3, to be getting 2 and 3 scholarship. Right? So I was hungry. I wasn't looking, if I get 2 and 3 scholarship, if I don't get 2 and 3 scholarship, what is chasing me is higher than your 2 and 3 scholarship. So I signed up 9 people and my coach helped me place 3 by virtue of placement. But sometimes your coach might not have placements. They might not have their own personal sign up. So if you are trying to get to P600 and you are relying on them for it, don't do, right? Do not do that. Right? Are we clear on this? Guys, were we clear on this? I would have actually made a slide where nobody signed up anybody and you be the one to register the 12 yourselves. It's possible, right? It's very, very possible. All right? Or you register 9 and your coach do the remaining 2, 3. Or you register 8 and your coach do the remaining 4. It's very possible. right? It's very, very possible. I know people that are here, that my team, that they just registered 4 people. Not because the coach placed every other person that made them 12, no. But under their leg, by maybe old placements or former placement or something, their GV is already reading. I knew somebody, she's even on this call. She only registered, she had 2 people under her, but in her back office, she was just 2 to go P600. Not because I intentionally placed, I was intentionally placing under her leg. I already started placing under her name even before she signed up the 2 people. So when she signed up 2 people and she now paid for IBO kit, I'm now seeing 2 to go. I was like, wow, right? So former placement, old placement, because even your coach, they have 3 legs. So if you're like under them, they can be placing under your leg. That's why some people that have left this business or that have left this academy, if I go back to the back of their names, some of them are already P600, P1000, but they're not here to even collect the money because they're not active, right? So when you leave, trust me, and your upline is still available, your back office, your name will get to a stage where it will get to P600, P1000, but you will not smell the money because you left, you quit before your favor got to those ranks, right? So placement is very, 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 also very, very helps you as well to get to your ranks. Now, the last but not the least is, how do you do a business launch? Because I mean, for you to get these 3 people that allows Amina, Esther, and the GU to get 2 and 3 scholarship, you must have done business launch back to back for Esther and Daddy Gio and Amina, for them to have seen the 2 people that registered under them that got them 2 and 3 scholarship, right? That got them 2 and 3 scholarship. How do you now do business launch? How do you do business launch? You sign up new people. How do you do business launch? Number 1, have a conversation with your mentee to launch. That your mentee, that you register Amina today. Amina starts to gather, participate in the academy, begin to fund account, begin to try to trade. Next week, you're telling Amina, you know what, tomorrow or next tomorrow, we'll have your business launch, right? On the 7th of October, that will be your business launch. Fix a date. Decide for him or her. Decide. Don't let her decide. Decide. You should be free on that day. Abi. Yes. Usually, right? You tell her, usually a 30 and 50 people I will need on that Zoom. Do you know if you're able to get 30 and 50, if I speak to all of them, 1 person will sign up. Now, when you are discussing with your mentee about business launch, don't limit the number to 10. What is 10? If you invite 10 for business launch, only 5 will show up. You want to speak to 5 people for 1 hour? Not me. Once I open Zoom and I see 5 people there, I will close back camera, send them recorded videos. All right. So you want to spend that day or 1 day before the business launch. You want to tell them, not on the day you want to start having the business launch, you now start telling them, no. The day before the business launch, or 2 days. Normally, I like to do the day before. The day before the business launch, I'll tell you like 2 days before, so that the day before, I'll now tell you, it's 30 people that we need to start now to start inviting them, right? By then, their flyer is already ready, right? Their flyer is already ready. 30 to 50 people must join the business launch. That's what you tell her. Now, discuss with and that is true, because if there are lesser people that join the business launch, there are lesser chances and possibility of you signing up anybody, right? Number 2, discuss with your coach, because you are a P150. And for P600, but remember, this meeting is for P150s. Because you're a P150, so assumably, we know that you can't take overviews yet. You can't speak to people about the academy yet, right? So because you're a P150, discuss with your coach about it, about him or her, speaking for the invited people on Zoom. Your coach will be the one to take the overview. So discuss. Don't go and plan and you don't tell your coach. Maybe your coach have other things that they're doing. They tell you, I cannot hold it today. After Amina has already invited heaven and earth, right? Number 3, create a launch flyer. Have a business launch flyer. On the day of the business launch, make sure you and your mentee, I did not say just you. Sorry, I did not say just your mentee. Some of us, we are very fond of, we are the one launching the business. We are the one going to speak on Zoom. As P600 and P1000s, let me leave P150s. And even you as a P150, you are launching your own mentees business. Please, this is for P150. P150, start launching business now. I'm now showing you what you need to do to start launching business. Don't think you are just too small as a P150 not to launch your own mentees business. This is for you, right? And for P600 as well, and P1000s as well. Me, I still launch, even as a P2000, I still launch businesses till today, right? Create a business flyer as your mentee is promoting that business flyer, because in front of that business flyer, you'll be in the middle. You, that is the P600, that is the P150, will be by the side. That mentee that you are launching will be by the other side. Your coach that will do the talking will be in the middle. You, that is the P150, or the P600 will be by the side. The mentee that you are trying to launch will be by the other side. That's how a business launch flyer is. Promote that business launch flyer as if you are promoting a new company that you just opened. Number 3. Number 4, also invite hard and make sure your mentee is inviting as well. Remember to show them and tell them how to invite. Some of us, we are the one launching the business. We are even the one speaking on Zoom. Have guests. Wow. Then when your mentee brings only 5 guests, you're like, you don't invite anybody. What about you? You need sign-ups as well. So you need to also invite, right? You need to also invite. And as you're telling your mentee to invite, make sure your mentee is inviting. Because some of them, you might just tell them, some of you are fond of invite 30 people. You will not even check if they're inviting. Me, once I'm having a business launch, I'm always on my mentee's DM. 2:30, Hafa, Emeka, how many people do you have now? 10. You can do more, you can do better. 4 p.m. Emeka, how many people do you have now? 15. Emeka, top it up. 20, 25. That's what we need. 6, Emeka, 25. Let's go. If you find 5 more, make it 30. Gingering, back to back, gingering. All right. You don't want to start having a business launch and the next day you're not even bothered on checking up on them. You are wrong. Go. At the end of the day, if you open Zoom, you'll be seeing 5 persons. 5. Israel, are you just joining this Zoom meeting? Sorry, guys. You can't hear me yet when he hears me. Wow. All right. Number 5, once it's time, remind them to send the Zoom link of the meeting to their guests, because sometimes we even forget. Remind them, call them. Have you sent the link to your guests, right? Have you send the link to all your guests? Now, the time for business meetings are usually in the evening, not during the day when people are settled. That kind of 7, 5:30, 6:30, 8:30 p.m. That's the time you should have your business meetings as well, right? Now, last but not the least, stay in the meeting. Yes, it might be your coach that is a P1000, P2000 speaking, but you stay in the meeting to be checking if all the people that you invited are also in that meeting. After the meeting is over, then have a 4-way call, not a 3-way call. New one now. A 4-way call with your coach, your mentee. Okay, it's actually a 3-way. Is it a 3-way? It's a 4-way call. You, the mentee, the coach, and the guest that wants to sign up have a 4-way call. The reason why you are joining that 4-way call so that you will hear how your coach is doing the speaking, so that you too, you can be able to learn and do the speaking, right? Right? Because if your P1000, P600, if your P150s do the speaking to a guest, what do they want to say? They are still very new, so they might not really, when people ask them all these tricky psychological questions, they will go and taboo and say wrong thing. That person will be like, I beg you pardon, seriously, right? So be the one to be able to start up the 4-way call, add your coach on it, and let your coach do the speaking from there. This is how, take a screenshot if you need to, if you need be to, right? If a P1, not if you need be to, as a P150 here, right? Israel, are you just joining this Zoom meeting? Please, yes or no? Yes or no? Because I just saw you just joined. Yes or no? Did you just join? Right? So guys, take a screenshot. I'm still waiting for your answer, Israel. Take a screenshot and then have this as a practice, all right? Use this to launch businesses as well. Now, I guess yes. If you don't answer me, you just joined the meeting. So yes. Are you serious at all? Okay. Now, how do you become a phase one beast? How do you become a phase one beast? Consistency in prospecting. You decline the question, but you're saying done. Don't come to my DM and come and be telling me, coach, I need to get to P600 though. For missing this particular meeting, you do it by yourself. Become a phase one beast, right? By being consistent in prospecting, consistency in prospecting. You cannot become a phase one beast if you do 10 people today, leave tomorrow, do 10 today, leave next tomorrow. No, you can't. A phase one beast is somebody every day. They don't get tired like me. Not that they don't get tired, but a day cannot, if me personally, if nobody sees this overview, the academy overview through me in a day, I don't need my conscience is another human being, but it will feel like it wants to kill me. Right? It will be as if it wants to kill me. I can't go a day without somebody, at least somebody seeing the overview. I'm always consistent. And as I'm always consistent in prospecting, trust me, I'm also always consistent in sign-ups. Consistency gives me sign-up every single week. And that is the reason why since January 3rd, there haven't been any week that I Am Mastery Academy did not pay me. See, even if everybody leaves my business or leaves my organization today, I cannot go anything lower than a P600. It's like, let all my mentees leave. It's like, let everybody leave. I cannot go lower than a P600. My PROSV every month is a PROSV. If you know what PROSV is, a PROSV of a P600 on its own. So maybe that month, I'm not serious. My personal sign-ups, my personal sign-up means PROSV. My personal sign-ups in every single month doesn't come below 1,000 or 1,350. It doesn't. Sometimes it's 2,000. Just my own personal. So sometimes I look like I literally, a Monday can't pass me by and I tell you I don't have placements. For what? Why? So if a P150, if a P600, if a P1000 here, if a P2000 here, you need to be a phase one beast. And you have to start being a phase one beast every time. I get my results. I sign up a lot of people every single week. Just this week that we just finished, nothing less than 5 people entered the academy through me. This week just began. I have signed up 3 already. You need to be a phase one beast. And people don't just come because I know what to say to them. No. Everybody must be. Are you available by 6:30? Are you available by 3 p.m.? 8:30 p.m. Are you available? Everybody sees the over. If you don't see it, choose joining Zoom. My status alone is Zoom. So people already knows about this academy because of my status, everything. So you need to be consistent. Then number 2, you need to be a phase one. By being a phase one beast, you need to be consistent in personal development. Right? Because sometimes you can get overtired, you can get weary, you can get weak. But if you are not mentally developed mindset morning, affirmations, watching videos that can develop you. Nobody can motivate me. I'm my own motivation. When I think about where I was coming from and how I don't want to go back there when I was drinking Gary, you don't tell me anything. I used to motivate myself. Right? So I've been able to gather personal development and it has helped me, right? And my own life experiences, my own life before, it was not the best, but I thank God. But those life experiences, they are my motivation this period because I know where I was before. I used to beg people for money on my status. And I don't want to go back there. So now me, they motivate me. Don't motivate me. I don't even need to be joining mindset and affirmations mindset to be motivating myself. But I motivate myself. Right? Consistency in keeping up with mentees. That's also part of your phase one beast. Because sometimes if you're phase one beast, you're just recruiting, prospecting, but you're not checking up on people that can actually get you more people, then you're not a phase one beast. Then number 4, a week cannot go out. How do you stay a week and a human being doesn't join your business? How? It's because you're not doing any of the 3 above things written up there. Those number 1, number 2, number 3, you're not doing them. Actually, number 1, you're not doing it. right? A week can't go by. A week shouldn't go by. If you know you want to get to P600, a week shouldn't go back. And especially two people don't join your business at the beginning of the week and at the ending of the week. Weekend, somebody should join. If you're able to reduce, if you're able to get, if you have gotten P153 people and you get 2 persons this week, next week you get 2 persons. No P7 be that. No how, your coach will not have 2 or 3 people to place for you. And then, before the 3rd week, you find somebody. Some of us sometimes in a week, we even sign up 3 people. That's how you become a phase 1 beast, right? Guys, already 1 hour on the dot. And trust me, this is the end of this class, right? Thank you so much. I hope you all are cleared now. Any questions on how you can get to P600? All right. I hope I have been able to clear you. You are a P150. Trust me, you should know what to do now. Those 3 people that you registered as P150s, go and start working with them. And as you're working with them, make sure you too, you are looking for more people. Right? Go and start working with them. As you're looking for them, make sure you are looking for more people. When I was running P600, there is no day that passes by that 20 people don't join over me. What I used to do then is that, because then we used to have 3 p.m. in the afternoon, we used to have 6 p.m. Yes, we used to have 6 p.m. Wealth makers then, if you were wealth makers. We used to have 6 p.m. and we used to have 8:30 p.m. I do not like 3 p.m. because I felt like it was too early in the afternoon. What I used to do then, when I was doing P600, P1000, what I used to do then is that, during me personally, not even the mentees, me personally, during the day I will prospect. During the day and night, I will prospect. Then I'll gather 10 people or 15 people for 6 p.m. And then I'll gather the remaining 10 people for 8:30 p.m. So in a day, I'm looking at 20, 25 people joining the business. And that's how I was able to get my ranks very fast. I got my P150 back on the 3rd of January. Because of that speed of putting a lot of people on Zoom, I got P600 on the 12th of January. I reached P600. I was like, so you mean I still need 30-something people to get P1000? What do I need to do? Prospect more, put more people on Zoom. I continued. 6 p.m., 8:30 p.m., 6 p.m., 8:30 p.m., 6 p.m., 8:30 p.m., morning, afternoon, night, middle of the night, when people are sleeping. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Snapchat, I'm on Facebook. I'm looking for people. On the 30th of January, I got P1000. See, if you have not gotten any of these ranks, you are the one holding it though. I've shown you what you need to do and how you can get there. You need to become a phase 1 beast. And as a phase 1 beast, you need to be imbibing that phase 1 beastness into your own mentees as well. You will get there and you will get the results. All right? This is not a place where you come, you do today, rest tomorrow. Then too, they will pay you this week, rest next week. Right? So thank you so much, guys. I hope you got value. I hope you took screenshots and I hope you wrote. Thank you. Who has a question? Does anybody have a question? Do you have any questions you want to ask? Do you have any questions? Anybody got any question? Or you are good to go? Do you have a question so I can unmute you so that I can ask and everybody can hear? Do you have a question? Okay, let me unmute Coach Moyo so that okay, Coach Moyo has a question. All right. Coach, do you want to unmute so that we can hear you?
Okay, I just wanted to be sure about something so that like when we're calculating, we know what we're sure of what we're doing. Yes, so for 2 and 3, say you sign someone up, right? And we're working with that 12 goal for a P600. So when that person, let's say now for like your example, Aisha signs up 2 people. When she goes 2 and 3, like when her 2 and 3 activates, her volume becomes 0 for me that signed her up. So in my back office, beside Aisha's name, I'll be seeing, instead of 150, I'll be seeing 0. So I just wanted to be sure that, are we using elite or for these 9 people, or like how are you counting that into this?
Okay, thank you so much, Coach Moyo. I totally forgot that, but let me quickly explain it now. Now, right, Coach Moyo made a very valid point, right? So normally, right, people get 2 and 3 scholarship even before their account expires. Remember that 2 and 3 scholarship can only activate when your first registration account or any of your registration accounts or any of your TB, let's say you register for TBX now on the 6th of September and you know that it's supposed to expire on the 8th of October, and then before 8th of October, you register your 2 people. When you register to those 2 people, yes, you have gotten to a free scholarship, but it has not activated. Your GV, which is Amina's GV, will still be counting. Those 2 people that you have registered, their GV as well will still be counting. Now, after the 6th of October, and Amina's 2 and free scholarship has activated because her account expires, Amina's GV will expire, right? This now decreases your number again. So when these 3 people you signed up, when their GV expires, when their 2 and free have activated, trust me, it will take you back again to the number of people that you need to get to P600, right? So when I say, oh, they get 2 and free scholarship, doesn't mean that, oh, their GV will still be counting after the 2 and free scholarship activates. That's why I'm still saying it. You need to do it with speed. With speed, right? With speed. When I got P150 on the 3rd of January, right? I got my 3 people on the 3rd of January. And before 12, I was able to get to P600. It took me, how many weeks was that? Maybe 1 week and 3 days to get to P600. That means that was speed, right? The speed of putting that volume just came and I just got it immediately. So my P600, held for at least a month. And, of course, when it gets to that month, everybody that you put 1 month earlier, we all expire. But I didn't allow that to happen. I also, again, added another GV and another volume to that. And I was able to get to P1000. So again, when you are recruiting people, that's why you don't want, I keep saying it. And again, to what Coach Moya said, you don't want to slow down, because if you are slowing down, you registered, you became a P150 today. Then 2 weeks later, that's when you now start making moves as a P600. Whoa, you'll be frustrated because after 2 weeks later, after a period of time, which is like maybe 1 week or 2 weeks after that, you're 2 weeks later, if those 3 set of people expires, it's as if you are starting again. That's why I said initially here, you do not just want to stop. Once you get your rank, you shouldn't stop. What not to do. Once you get your rank, you shouldn't stop. Right? You don't want to stop. You want to use that speed. You want to use that energy for you to get to your next stage. Your speed is everything. Because people will be expiring. Both the ones that got 2 and free scholarship, that their 2 and free scholarship have activated. Both the ones that you signed up 1 month before that, everything will expire. So it's a speedy something. As you are signing, you are replacing, you are bringing in more. All right. So thank you so much, everybody. Right. Somebody gets 2 and free scholarship doesn't mean that their own GV will be counting. No. Once 2 and free scholarship activates, their own GV will off. So take note of that. Right. So hope you guys were cleared. I hope you got value. I hope you know what to do now. Stop being lazy, guys. Start launching businesses. That's what will get you paid. Start launching businesses. That is what will get you paid. They tell you that they want to launch your business. And as a P150 or P600 or P1000 coach can also launch your business. They tell you they want to launch your business. You are dragging leg and hand. You don't want money. You don't want money. You don't want money. I know some of you here. Is Prince still on this call? Yes. Prince, let's launch your business. Prince is dragging. Yes, I know you said what you said, but dragging leg and hand. And this is somebody that got P150 in a day. That means he didn't get the first sign up today. Maybe 2 weeks later, got the third sign up or got the second sign up. He got every single human being in 1 day. All right, now let's launch business launch. We are dragging leg. You don't do that. After 1 month, everybody, and weeks are going by to expire. All right? So, bye-bye, guys. I'm saying sorry. Good night, everybody. Please, for those of you in my team, group trading starts by 7:30. So make sure you are on board. Invite for 8:30. All right. And that's how you do it. Invite for 8:30 means now let me go and invite for 8:30. I still need more people to join the team. Guys, please go back to the various group chats and drop value. And thank yous. Go back to the various group chat, drop values, drop thank yous, drop values, drop thank yous, drop values, drop thank yous as well. Go back to your various group chats, drop values. For those of us that missed, for those of us that have slides, drop it, drop slides. If you took a screenshot of slides, drop it so that people will know that they missed a lot, right? Drop them. If you have a recorded video of me, please, I'm begging, post it. I will repost. All right, bye-bye, guys.